The first step in attic water removal is identifying the source of the water. This can be a hole in the roof, a pipe, or even a broken appliance. In any case, it is important to contain the leak and stop the damage from spreading. To capture the water, it may be necessary to drill a small hole in the ceiling. Once the holes are dry, the remaining water will drain and should be dried thoroughly. The next step is to locate the source of the water in the attic. The cause of the water will most likely be a leak in the roof. If you are not experienced in DIY home repairs, you can try to fix the leak. Although the work will be tedious and expensive, you will be glad you did in the long run. If the water is coming from the roof, the quickest and easiest way to get rid of it is to contact a professional. The process of attic water removal begins with identifying the source of the water. The cause of the water can be an underlying plumbing problem, or it could be a leaking attic. In this case, the repair must be completed immediately. It is best to have a professional do the work. An experienced professional will be able to find and remove the source of the water. If you can't find the source of the water, you will need to get it removed as quickly as possible. The cause of the water in the attic is most likely a leak somewhere in the roof. Unless you are an experienced home repair professional, it is better to call in a professional to fix the leak as quickly as possible. Whether it is a faulty water heater or a broken roof, you should seek professional help to prevent the water damage from spreading to the ceiling and into the home. The best way to protect your home is to invest in insulation and other methods of prevention and protection. The main source of water damage in the attic is the leaking roof. While it is not a structural issue, it can cause serious health problems and mold spores. If you suspect that there are leaks in the attic, you should contact a professional water removal company as soon as possible. You'll also want to contact a mold remediation company if you detect any signs of fungus. The experts at Porous Clean can provide all the services you need to clean up any kind of water and mold damage. Regardless of the cause of the leak, it's important to know that it will affect the health of residents. Fortunately, you can prevent a lot of the water damage by following these simple tips. After a water leak, it's not uncommon to notice attic mold. Despite the fact that attic water damage doesn't cause a health problem, mold in the attic is usually a sign of a leaky roof. When you have a water leak in the attic, it's important to take action as soon as possible. This will prevent further damage from happening and prevent the occurrence of mold. The damage will also be limited to the attic's structural components, as well as its insulation and wood. You will also have to take precautions to minimize the risk of mold in your home. Attic water damage is a sign that it needs immediate attention. It is vital to avoid further structural damages and to limit mold growth. Before calling in a water damage restoration service, you should assess the extent of the water damage. If the leak is severe, you'll need to call a professional. Moreover, you'll need to be sure that all the rooms are vented. If you're concerned about leaks in your attic, you should consider getting a professional evaluation from a certified company. These professionals will ensure that the area is free of mold and will be dry. A professional water damage restoration technician should be called in to inspect the attic and identify the source of the water damage. In addition to inspecting the attic, you should check the insulation. If the attic is damp, it might be a sign of accumulated condensation. In such cases, you should call a professional immediately to get the job done. If the leak is caused by a faulty appliance, a technician can fix it quickly and prevent further damages.